live on Facebook as well. We're live on
And we're
Insta
live.
and Facebook.
Here, hold that.
Yeah, let's
And we'll get the pre-show of us fucking with this.
hello. Yeah, witnessing the pre-show.
Try to keep this out of my way.
Woo woo. We're having some audio issues right now.
Start monitoring the voice meter.
Yeah,
Voice meter here.
it's so weird.
Voice meter here. Hello, everybody.
And
13, doing all this shit. Sorry about that. Yeah, having some audio issues, so
Yeah.
we're fucking with all this stuff here. Because whatever episode it was that we had it all fucked up, we don't want it to sound like that again. So
No, that's it. It like comes and goes. Now it's gone.
now it's gone.
Yeah.
Well, we'll
Wonder
just
what
have to
keep
be
happening.
careful, I guess.
Strange.
Just try and not really touch that.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Very, very worst case scenario. If it pops up during the podcast, we can like wrap it up.
Yeah.
Like find a natural pause point. But not that we do any post-show editing.
I don't know. I'll just try and not
But
fucking touch my shit.
So
why don't you just like click the flip of the
flip.
yeah, so you can just like do it for yourself.
How do I? Oh.
All right,
double
so episode 13, we have a couple of things that we're going to talk about. We have like the fucking Iran deal that we're going to discuss, North Korea, in some generalities, and then also Gina Haspel and her confirmation hearing that I listened to earlier this week. We have some fucking Superfly from Silver City over here. We'll get that on that pre-show. Did someone just say something on there?
Hashtag Silver City.
Oh,
I didn't see.
Zeke is live on Insta, by the way.
Nice.
there was a little. That's all right.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
we'll fucking figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We also have a couple of joints over here as per Master
The usual.
Kush. And what do you have in this jar here? Do you
It's either Blue Dream or Green Crack.
It's a mix of some shit.
Yeah.
So we got all that going on. We're gonna fucking hit record on this so we can make sure that everything's all right over
Yeah,
here.
sounds
Still
good
sound
with
okay in
me.
here.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll just try and not touch my shit because apparently
Might
I'm
be a little
fucking everything up.
sensitive.
Yeah. So let's see. Last night we went to the drive-in.
That was
and
so much fun.
Got home at like 3 o'clock. I feel like trash today. So it's going to be a good deal. Consumed way too much sugar last night. Stopped eating candy. And I ate a fuckload of candy last night. So
I'm glad that you're feeling it too, and it's not just like me being like over 30.
yeah.
And I feel
No. I feel like shit. It's a real thing. So hopefully, you know.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that. when
Yeah.
we get kicked off because that was awesome.
That was good.
First time driving, pop the drive-in. It
Yeah, I don't.
was a good time.
Fuck you guys for not. That's the Zeke knows, man. That's like a standard fucking like Bremerton kid thing to do is to like go to the drive-in with your friends and you know, I don't know. We knew some people that tried to sneak a motherfucker in the trunk and got kicked out because you can't do that. Just pay the $10. It's not worth it.
It's a steal, dude. $10 a pop for 2 movies.
For 2 movies is
It's
it's a good
it's a
deal.
steal.
In the comfortability of your own vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
which is awesome.
what else can you ask for?
You're not bothering people when you got to get up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to walk in front of a bunch of people. You still have all the popcorn and like all the sugar candy and stuff.
Yeah.
They even had coffee and energy drinks.
Yes.
It's awesome. Because they know what's going on. Double feature starting at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Got over around 2:30.
Yeah. Yeah, they had fucking Black Panther and Avengers on one screen and Avengers and Black Panther on the other screen.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So we saw Black Panther and the Avengers. It was sick as fuck.
Super
Shout
awesome.
out to Marvel. Comic books are sick nasty. I love all that shit. So
Always and forever.
Which you guys are going to be talking a little bit later in the show itself, right?
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, we'll definitely talk about that in pop culture because we both did that yesterday. Colin also made a delicious fucking dinner for me and Jordan yesterday.
Yum,
And
yum.
She was here too.
Should have taken a picture of that one. I totally forgot. Totally missed it.
I didn't even take a picture of my sandwich today. I just ate that shit. It was so good. It was so fucking good. That's why I woke up early this morning. Not on purpose, but that's what I did. And I went to Safeway and I got Jordan's car washed. And so I got like some really delicious bread that we fucking cooked that chicken up now.
Yum.
Dog. Turned it into garlic bread and then put that shit on there. So,
Nice.
what does that say right there?
IRE member 00 joined.
Word. Welcome.
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 I remember. I remember. I just figured it out.
IRE member.
Dude, I love There's a game.
Oh,
I can't remember what it's called now. Is it Scattergories? Or yeah, the one with like all the different trivia
Scattergories is a
games
game.
and picture. Yeah, there's like a type of game that you play in there where it's like a sentence or a phrase that's just mashed up into like 1 to 2 or 3 different words that make no sense, and you just have to kind of like sound your way through it and try to figure out what the phrase is. It's so much fun.
On Tell 'em Steve Dave, they play games all the time, right? One of the games that they play is called Dyslexia, and so they take a phrase and so it's like Running Man, right? Like that's the phrase, and so it's walking woman, right? But then you also flip that backwards, so you say woman walking, and then you gotta decode that into Running Man. Like so, not only are the words flipped, but also like the order of them is flipped.
So it's like the total polar opposite.
Yes, but it's also up to like Walt's judgment. So, like horse has been the opposite of a car, you know, like a stick is the opposite of a ball.
Yeah.
Like so, there's a lot of shit that's like really kind of questionable, you know. But that's part
Adding
of the
that
game.
like changing like definition or something is, I think, a fun way to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
You know. It's all subjective.
I'm gonna do my best to have a game hooked up for when Trenton comes here. Because when Trenton gets back, I believe he's gonna be on the show. So I'm gonna do my best to have a game cooked up for when that happens.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, and Jordan and I have started discussion on the board game, so we have some ideas
Awesome.
flowing. Yeah, that we're putting down on paper. We started talking about that last week, I think, a little bit.
Yeah.
She wanted
Really
to be able to
excited.
see her progress on the board, so she can see if she's winning or not.
That's a key, because that builds competition and resentment towards your friends, and it always makes things more fun. It's like,
Yes.
oh man, there was another game that we and our friends were playing for a little while. I can't remember what it's called now, but it was a kind of a similar thing. You saw everybody's progress on the board, and there was a clear end point. And so when people start getting close, it becomes everybody turns on that one person, tries to fuck them over, bring them back.
Yeah. Here, let me see that now. Because it's time for our fucking new segment. Colin,
Hello.
what the fuck have you eaten today before we're doing this?
I had a breakfast sandwich from Starbucks
Word.
because, like you, yesterday I was up till I think we got back around 3, in bed at 3:30,
Yeah.
and I haven't done that in probably months, if not years.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, and so I woke
I'm an
up
old
at
man.
10:30 this morning. I was like, shit, podcast is like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I don't have time to cook breakfast and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So my lovely wife, who is running the other, hello.
I got a shot of her right in the very beginning.
Nice.
I started here and then went over to you.
Well, I was like doing show prep and stuff today. She ran out and took care of me with some Starbucks, and then just had a pear, and now I'm munching on some
Had a
blueberries.
pear?
Yeah.
Nice.
Even people at my work, because I had to ended up taking 1 day off of work this week
To
because
go
of
to the
that.
doctors and shit like that.
Yeah. And so now every morning it's like, hey, what'd you have for breakfast today? What do you have for lunch today?
Yeah, this would be, those of you who didn't listen last week, Offie passed the fuck out in the middle of recording. So,
Straight up unconscious.
right in this very spot right here. It's a real thing that happened. So go check that shit out. If you're watching this and haven't listened to the episode. Right in the middle, about,
I think it's an hour.
I think it's like 123,
16,
126 in, something like that. Right around an hour and 20 in. He passed the fuck out. So it's pretty interesting. So that's why we're asking him what he ate this morning. So we want to make sure that he's eating and that he's perfectly hydrated. He's got his Nalgene bottle with some water. We have all of our drinks over here.
So many drinks.
Yeah, we've got this little stand set up here.
Yeah, we've got water, energy drinks.
Yeah.
We've got some beer.
Water. beers
Possible
over
some
here.
BSB if we need to.
Sick ass fucking glasses.
Mhm.
I love these glasses, bro.
Courtesy of Wild Ride Brewing and Bend. Oh God, Wild Ride, don't hate me.
God, this is a delicious beer.
Redmond, Oregon. My mom brought them up from when she was down there last year.
This is the one right here. I had this draft for the first time. That was
You got a draft?
That was, yeah, I had it at the Mexican place in Keyport.
Oh, nice.
Casa Mexico.
That place is pretty good.
The
Zig
place
said
is
something over here. Because I legit thought he had Fatality live on the podcast.
Fatality.
Crying, laughing emoji face. Good to
For
see
what-
you're doing beer, Offie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about life these days.
Yeah,
Spent all week really concentrating on getting back into a healthy diet and all that good stuff. And
that was Zeke. You said, right?
Yeah,
Zeke.
Zeke.
Well, thanks for good looking, Zeke. And
Of course.
yeah, this is my first beer since last Friday. And so I am sipping it because just the one glass of beer is probably gonna fuck me up.
I got drunk the day after I was here. It was awesome.
As well you should.
It was Derby Day the next day, and it was the what's it called? Fucking Cinco de Mayo. So I drank a bunch of Coronas. It was awesome.
That's awesome. I tried to Saturday morning. I remember I got up, and we'll talk about it during the regular show. Yeah, I got a good actual like, hey, what did you do this week?
Yeah.
So it'd be good.
Word.
So do you?
So I think with that,
You can close these all out. This one's been
Word.
going for 10, so these all been going for about 10 minutes. That seems pretty good.
yeah, and I think I'm gonna hit the little boys' room again before we
Excuse me,
press the record button.
Shouldn't burp on live stream, but
But
it happened. It's happened before.
how wooed.
So that's it. I'm gonna hit this joint. Colin is gonna fucking go pee.
Go
I'm gonna
pee like
light that
relieve
incense also.
my high school girl size bladder.
Yeah, and then
Then we'll get into it.
this motherfucker going.
Yeah.
So look out for this shit on Monday. Descents come out on Thursday. These ones came out this week. I wrote about fucking partisanship and how it shouldn't matter what party somebody's in. It should matter what fucking policies they have when you're voting for them, when you're getting to know them, when they're anything. Who gives a fuck what letter is in front of your name? You know what I'm saying? It matters what you believe in.
That's
so
why.
that's what we wrote about. You wrote about the the Republican Party, yeah, and
How? Yeah, because so many people
the
have
dark
been like
path that it's going down
leaving,
there.
and it's just, yeah. I think both parties are going down some pretty dark paths, but GOP is pretty, near and dear to my heart. So
Absolutely.
I get emotionally distraught when I look at the state of things.
Right. No, that makes sense.
Word. And on that note, I'm out.
That's it. It's pee time. This live stream is fucking over. Swipe down to stop. Double tap the flip camera.
Goodbye, everybody.
Hey.
Oh, that's an American Dad.